In this video, we'll look at determining permutations. This question comes from page 239 of your textbook, question number 9, which says there are 7 children lined up to take a photograph. And 9a says, how many different possible arrangements are there? Well, the number of arrangements is equal to, there are 7 children and we want to arrange all of them, so it's just going to be 7, and then I hit my shift button to get factorial, 5040. Therefore, there are 5040 arrangements. B. How many arrangements are possible if Brenda is in the middle? So let's draw a little diagram. Here's Brenda in the middle. There are 3 spots on either side of her, which means we have to arrange the other 6 people. So the ways to arrange the other 6 people would be 6 factorial. That is, the remaining 6 people just have to be arranged. And we'll use our calculator to go, what's 6 factorial? And you get 720. There are 720 ways. So far, so good. 2 more questions. The third one says, C, how many arrangements are possible if Ahmed is on the far left and Yen is on the far right? Well, let's draw a diagram of that. Here's Ahmed on the far left and Yen on the far right, which means of the 7 children, there are 5 left to arrange, which means the number of ways, this time we have to arrange 5 children, it's 5 factorial. And so we'll take our calculator again, 5 factorial, which is 120. Therefore, in this situation, there are 120 ways. And finally on to question D. Still the same question with the children, but this one's a little more involved. It says, how many arrangements are possible if Han and Brian must be together? So I'm going to denote Han and Brian HB. Here's an example of HB together when the H Han is on the left and Brian's on the right. So let's call this case 1. It's going to be Han then Brian, left to right. So in this case, they stick together as a pair, and then I have to arrange them as one unit plus the remaining 5 children. It's not 5 factorial this time, it's 6 factorial, because I have to arrange these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children along with this HB. It can move in between here, or in between here, or in between here. So we have this as one unit, the HB together pair, and the 5 other children. It's like you're organizing 6 children. So this case has 6 factorial ways. Case 2 is, what if it's the other way around, that Brian is sitting on the left of Han? Then it'll look like this. Here's the pair of them, but we can arrange that with the 5 other children. And again, this BH pair could be on the left, or they could be here, or they could be here. So I have 5 children plus this pair. It's like arranging 6 factorial things. So my number of ways is going to equal 6 factorial plus 6 factorial. Get my trusty calculator out. What's 6 factorial? 720. So you have 720 ways plus another 720 ways, and you can use your calculator or add it in your head. That's 1,440 ways. Therefore, there are 1,440 ways for Han and Brian to be together. And that's a few examples of how to determine permutations.